We have done actually a couple of modifications to our van since we bought it. We have made videos about installing them, but we haven't actually talked much about them after the install. So here we are going through all the modification and upgrades that we have done to our van. We have been using our Agm batteries for the past 5 years now, daily. So charging and discharging, but now they seem to be at the end of the road. I think the capacity is something around 20% of what they used to be. So we used to have 220 amp hours of battery power, and now we have like maybe 60. And first time ever, they actually...
everything shut down.
So the voltage is so low. So I think there must be some faulty things on the batteries that is draining really fast and itself. So yeah, we have actually bought new batteries already, but they are coming in 90 days time. So it's a 3 months period of when we don't have
any battery power.
or just a little bit of battery power. Yeah, this sucks. Agm batteries, 5 years, so it's like 1,500 days, maybe 1,300 deep cycles. For Agm batteries, over 1,000 cycles is really long time. We are running the car for maybe 10 minutes time. It's illegal in Finland, but we are running our car until we have battery left. That much that we can run the heater when we are going outside for a walk.
We are about to take a hike, and I did discover that my lovely leather boots are broken. There's a big hole, so all the wetness comes inside of the boot and it's not protecting my feet anymore. So I'm going to fix it with the duct tape. Voila!
So the solar panel is most important thing if you want to go off grid as we want to be forever. So we don't want to use camping grounds because yeah, the idea of van life is being off grid and self-sustainable. Yeah, we used to have 160 watt panel during our trip to Europe, and we upgraded to double the wattage. So nowadays it's 320 watts, and 320 watts is really large solar panel, but we are still planning to upgrade it. Maybe in the future building frame that we can tilt the panel, and also yeah, we have little plans about putting another 320 watt panel to the roof, that it would slide underneath the first panel. 160 watts during a deep trip. We edited the videos, which was the most consuming thing for the batteries, and we were totally fine with that. But now when we are more stationary, we are not driving that much, so we have to have larger panel to keep the charge up. Yeah, making 8-hour work from the van, you really need either a really large battery bank or really large solar panel. It was easy install, nothing special. You just put the control between the battery and the panel. We didn't use any screws. Putting the solar panel on the roof, we just glued them there, and they have been there since 2016. We used to have the shout charger, which is the normal charger that is implemented in factory-made camper vans. When we have so new van, there is this smart charger or smart alternator, which basically drops the voltage after maybe 30-minute drive. So we are not getting that 20 amp charge in any time. More like 6 to 8 amps. And that's why we actually upgraded our charger to 60 amp charger, which is basically battery to battery charger, which ramps up the voltage from the main battery or car battery and gives us the full 60 amps while driving. That is also good because it basically tells the alternator that the car battery is not full, so that way the smart alternator is not that smart anymore. It's confused why the car battery is not still full, so it gives much more voltage to car battery, and that way we can get also much more voltage and amperage to the laser battery. Yeah, we have been really pleased about it. Have to admit that we sometimes idle the van maybe for 15 minutes to get the good charge to the batteries if we are low. For example, it has been raining whole day, or it's been cloudy, or we have been stationary for a couple of days somewhere, which usually doesn't happen, but yeah, sometimes we are also in the same place for 2 nights in a row. 2 years ago we installed SOC system, which is basically to our cassette toilet, it's the ventilation system. How it works: there is a little fan that draws air from the cassette, and this way when you pee or poo in the cassette, the smell goes away. In normal situation, if you pee in a cassette, there is a room, and all that room that your piss takes, the air escapes straight to the van. So the smell comes in every time, and we got really bored about smelling that chemical every day when we go peeing. It's really strong odor, and I don't like it. It gives me headaches. So after installing the SOC, our use of cassette toilet has been odor free since then.
It doesn't take the smell away when you empty the cassette, but if you open the valve and shut it down and use the toilet, it doesn't smell at all.
So I don't know why we haven't actually installed it before and
sooner.
Yeah.
It has been such a game changer.
And the SOC system is one of the things with the solar panels that we will install to new van if we ever buy one. Yeah. So it's so important part of our van. One thing that I wanted for so long time was the lift kit for our van. We basically lift the van for maybe 5 to 6 centimeters, and it was huge difference. 5 centimeters is this much. When we have so long axle length,
the
wheelbase, it basically doubles the bonus that you can get from the 5 centimeter
especially
lift.
Now when we got rid of that electrical step that was underneath the van.
Basically that gave us another 5 centimeters. So it has been game changer, and we don't have to worry about these hills or rocks or branches on the ground or anywhere uneven places where we could actually get stuck.
At first we were dreaming about the smaller van, but now we can keep the bigger van, and also it doesn't get stuck that often, so
yeah, basically
win-win situation.
Basically only reason that we would want smaller van is the wheelbase. It's much smaller, so that's why you can get much more clearance beneath the van when going uneven surroundings. Yeah, so that basically gave us option to still have the bigger van and all the luxury that it gives us
Yeah.
And nowadays the 6-meter van is perfect length for us.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't want to change that.
Do you want to see what's happened to my modified boot? The duct tape that I put to my leather boot. It's still there intact, and I have walked in these soaky pits and muddy parts, and my feet are still warm and
Why?
Yeah, my feet are still warm and dry. So it's not pretty, but it works. So much technology everywhere here in Helsinki area. You cannot go in the woods to enjoy the calmness and peacefulness. There is noise pollution made by men everywhere. Not liking it.
And one upgrade that you can see from outside, and when you walk inside of our van, you can see it right away. So it's our cubic mini wood stove. We installed it just after our trip, and we have been using it now for 3 years, I think, and we have been really pleased about it. Every aspect of what it gives us. It gives us warmth, it gives us dry warmth, it gives us really good atmosphere and the feeling of being totally off grid. Because yeah, LPG you have to always buy, you cannot dig or chop LPG from the forest. And now when we have own plot, we have unlimited firewood, so we can get all the fuel that we need from our own land. Of course, you have to always keep up the wood pile, which we have like 80 liters of or so, and you have to upkeep the chimney 1 or 2 times a year, and also you have to keep the place clean, but those are really easy things. It's not that bad. Actually, yeah, our wood stove surroundings are still like new, so there is not dust everywhere as people are telling on the van life forums. Yeah, best thing that we have done again with the solar panel and the lift kit. Those are the big things that we have done, actually, the upgrades. There are also small things that matters. They give lots of free time, they give enjoyment, and also it's really convenient way of doing things. Yeah, what we have learned past few years, I think Sarah's pouches are one thing. Yeah, Sarah puts everything on the pouches so they don't make noise, and you can fit lots of things everywhere. For example, our cupboards are full of pouches, and yeah, Sarah's cupboards are full of pouches full of clothes and those kind of things.
There's no rules in one library, but there's one rule. Use pouches. Use them a lot. So one upgrade and a tiny little mod that we did after 6 months owning the van is we took all these ugly stripes and swirls and brand names out of our van. We can wear a logo, but it's going to cost something. We are not doing it for free. I hate being like a walking billboard.
One little thing that we bought last year, I think, was USB hub. Not USB hub, but USB charger hub. So we have now 10 fast charging USBs beneath our table, and that's because we have lots of things that we have to charge. Everyone has a lot of things that they have to charge from USB. And for example, nowadays most of the laptops are also charged from the USB. So hopefully in the future there ain't reason to buy inverters anymore. You can just buy USB hub, really powerful one, and then you have everything that you need for charging things. And we talk about that our batteries are, well, basically draining, and they are really old, and yeah, they don't have that much capacity, but still we upgraded first thing that we bought the van, second battery to our van. So now we have 200 20 amp hours of battery power, maybe nowadays 60 to 80 because they have been used a lot. But yeah, battery power is one of the main things that you need to have if you want to be off-grid. And also it doesn't help if you have huge battery capacity if you don't use it wisely. Because if you take all the appliances from your home to the van, then you will be in big trouble because there ain't that kind of batteries that you can charge or use every appliances that you use in home. So every appliances has to be really energy efficient. You don't heat anything with the battery power, and that way you can be off-grid as much as you like. We have been off-grid now since April. We have charged, I think, once our batteries through mains power, and that's it. Otherwise we have been totally off-grid, and that is our first thing that we think when we are doing anything in the van. We want to be off-grid as much as possible. Hopefully forever, so we don't have to go to charge from the mains power in any time.
We use our random items in these see-through plastic boxes. They are smart boxes, I think. Swedish brand. They are a little bit expensive than other brands, but they are really heavy duty. And we like them a lot. We have big ones and we have small ones, and we keep our random items in there. So we don't have to waste energy and time to look for things. We always know exactly where everything lives. It helps a lot not to live in a chaos.
Normal day in a van. Just came from the walk with the dogs around this lake. I think this is called Pilvijärvi, so Cloud Lake. And there's a little hiking route that goes around the whole lake, and we went that walk with the dogs. Yeah, autumn here, almost freezing temperatures during the night time, and now when the sun is shining finally, yeah, it's decent.
Solar.
Yes, and it's pretty warm actually here in a van without heating on.
Yes, and best thing after you have done some walking in the forest, you can come inside of your house and brew a coffee.
Yes.
So hot coffee incoming.
Yes, we were actually talking about how we could actually start up a cafe on the parking lot there and selling coffee to the hikers that comes from the forest. I would definitely buy a coffee after a hike if somebody would do it for me.
Yeah. Have these crazy business ideas.
Yeah, we were actually talking about it would be viable thing to do. Make some pantries on Omni-oven and make coffee by hand.
Pastries.
Pastries, yes.
Pantries where you store your food.
Yes, but yeah, making coffee would be a viable choice to earn some money. When we love to be in these kind of surroundings, then we could just put a sign outside of our van and telling coffee,
hot coffee
and hot cocoa and everything that we could actually sell.
Yes.
Yeah, we have full kitchen here, so we can make some things. Maybe in the future this would be
like a compact cafe.
Yes. Let's think about that. Maybe modifying espresso machine to work on top of that gas hob. Yeah, that would be also a viable option. Yeah. Really, I'm really relaxed.
Yeah,
I just
we are in the good mood. Maybe sun has something to do with it. And our teapot is making that squeaky sound. like whining a lot.
As for lunch, we will be eating potatoes, broccoli, salmon that was on sale on a little, and Sarah just went picking some mushrooms. We are making this salmon in an Omni oven, and the potatoes are already boiling. So in 20 minutes we will be eating something. And sun is shining, so we can get solar. We haven't actually get any solar for I think 3 days now. So bonus thing, we have full batteries after this day. Pretty nice. Multifunctional cooking, so using the lid and strainer to steam the broccoli and same time boiling some potatoes. Hello.
Yay! Mushies! So these brown mushrooms that we love. Brown cantaloupe and even one golden. This reminds me of our plot in Savonia. I wish we could be there, but now we are here. Yes.
Fish is prepared and these have boiled, so we are good to go to make the food.
One cantaloupe.
Good thing about autumn time that wherever you park your van, there's no one. As you can see, in the middle of the forest, here is a huge parking lot which during the summertime is totally full. Actually it costs I think 2 to 3 euros to park here during the summertime, because this is a swimming place, and that's what I'm gonna do because there's nobody else new fresh is going to swim and bathe in the lake. Yeah. So autumn and winter time has its perks. Also the wild camping spots that we are usually using, they're like our regular spots, they are totally empty, when in summertime, yeah, there might be somebody else. And we love our van. You can just be there and just enjoy and put the wood stove on and yeah, enjoy the really good atmosphere that autumn gives. Yeah, leaves are actually at the moment they are dropping, so next week it will be more darkness and not so beautiful nature anymore. This living in your van, it has been great still. Again, full work week behind, and it took us like 20-minute drive to here to come enjoy the nature and the silence. Yes. Yeah, it still twinkles your skin when you're going to swimming in a cold lake. And I'm heavy breathing still because I don't know why, but it feels like somebody's grabbing my chest at the moment. Oh yeah, this is really refreshing. And going back to the really hot van, because Sarah just put new bricks to the wood stove, and when you put new bricks, next 15 minutes will be really hot. This is life. This is life of homeless people swimming in the lakes in the middle of the autumn. Yeah, I don't care. This is life that I love the most. Yes, otherwise we would be sitting in an apartment at the moment watching TV, and yeah, still feels really, I don't know, far away that we would actually live in an apartment again. It's so strange because now we can be here where we want to be with the van, and we are not stuck in one place. Okay, we are stuck in one place because of our workplaces, which sucks, but that's life. The parking lot is dark and empty. Just our van. I don't know if you actually can see it because it's too dark for the GoPro. And as you can hear, Pulla is making noise, and you can see Sarah's phone. Yes, some car coming.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Not dark anymore.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not wearing pants.
Okay, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, back.
Surprise vlogging, always fun.
Yes, back to the van. Back home, the sweet motorhome. Plus 23. Inside and outside is 6 degrees.
Yeah, it's really cozy warm here.
Yes. I have really good juice waiting for me, tropical juice, and some
Grapes, I just washed them.
Oh, this is good service for brave one that goes swimming.
Yeah, the lazy one just naps.
Yes, and Pulla, it's...
Pulla has a tummy ache.
Oh.
His tummy has like weird noises.
Yeah, it has been past week or
Yeah,
so.
I don't know.
Pull. Sweet, sweet Pulla.